So I'm over reflecting. Got a lot going on my plate this past month, and I was reminiscing of a person I knew in the past. What I was reminiscing about was, he was kind of like my moral oral. He was it's a parody show of the old Samson and Goliath film or claymation that was out in the 70s and 80s. And it's on the Cartoon Network, called Moral Oral. And it basically kind of tongue-in-cheek humor about Christian values and what have you. So my moral oral, he and I had different debates. He would go off and kind of get down on me about downloading, download programs, I download videos, whatever case may be. And it's always a constant battle of ethics. In his case, morality, mine was ethics. See, if you have gone to watch a movie and it sucked, you couldn't go and ask for your money back. Try it. They'll tell you, you watched a movie, sorry. Kind of like eating the entire dinner and not liking it, and they'll say the same thing, well, you ate the whole thing. So, but when you watch a movie, you want to watch it, And the thing is, you can't get your money back if you watch it. So for me, I just download it first, and if I really like it, I'll watch it and put money into the system where they can account for making money. I saw Despicable Me and I liked it so much. I seen it like 12 times at the house, and I saw it 6 more times out in the theater. So for me, they got their money's worth. And but when it comes to computer programming, if you bought a program at Walmart, Best Buy, whatever, the second you open the package, it is no longer returnable. You cannot sample the package, you cannot do anything with the package except you open it, it's no longer good. So download a program. If it works, great. It's up to you whether you patronize them or not. Sometimes the legal rights of buying one is very expensive. Let's face it, a program shouldn't be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars, in my opinion. But how they want to price it's up to them. But how they keep their security to keep it is also up to them, which they fail miserably. So I get programs and I manipulate them and I play with them. And my moral oral, I told him what computer programs I just downloaded. It took me 10 minutes to get. He had a special order of the same programs. It cost him $500 with a student discount. He sighed such a heavy sigh because he can read in his mind. It would be easier to do what I'm doing, but of course he was, he was living with his family, and they're very strict about how he should be, and of course he just was exasperated for the fact that he's doing the right thing, but it's not paying off. So again, I justify what I do because, again, a lot of the stuff I download I don't keep really. I throw away because it's not worth my time or effort. So imagine if I was spending hundreds of thousands of dollars into a program that didn't work, or programs that didn't work, and simply had to throw it away. So it is easier to download a lot of stuff than it is to buy it. And so anyways, my friend Moral Oral went off and had this issue about it, and he would give me a little lecture and whatnot, but he didn't demean me about it. He just felt as though he had to try to straighten me out. Now, when you have someone who's projecting a certain moral compass, or they're projecting a certain moral code, or they're simply projecting something onto you, what are they hiding? See, here's the catch. This is like the one-way mirror syndrome. You're looking at them seeing yourself because they're projecting what you're doing. Now, if you turn the table around, they have to see themselves too, don't they? he was fired for basically not to say not doing his job, but for doing something that wasn't proper, to say it that way. And it borderline on stealing in a minor sense, but it was almost no different what I was doing. But it was at a company level, so they fired him for it. So anytime you have someone who is going to grandstand about a morality on you, or grandstand about an ethic on you, what are they doing for themselves? What are they doing that they may not themselves be following? And that's the thing. That's why when I came up with my paradigm for my church, it was about doing what's right for you. It's not about beating people down, not controlling people, how to think, what to think. It's about basically personal development. If you have a high moral high ground about downloading, well then you don't download, but don't shun those who do. But you may have a fault of your own too, that you can be called out upon. See, I rather own up to everything that I do that may be not politically, socially correct, and say, yeah, I do this unrepentively. I'm not going to worry about. I'm going to, say, this is what I do, and I do. So, when you have someone who tries to install this moral compass, turn the tables on them and see what level of accountability they have. And when you do, they're not prepared for that challenge because they probably were never challenged like that before. And when it happens, be the first one to sit there. Not to rub it in their face, but to let them see you see them fall. That's where I'm getting at. So, anytime you feel downtrodden or picked on or isolated or harassed or whatever the case may be, look at the source. Don't look at the content of the source. Look at the source itself. What are they doing? What's their smoke screen? The smoke screen is you. What are they hiding? If you see through it, remain calm. You can pick through them quicker than they can come after you. And with the right timing, it's catastrophic. And I think that's the beauty of what I do. So I figure I'll share that with you.